Oh, hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Shell Cup. We are starting off today at Luigi Raceway, a very relatively straightforward course. I'm joined here today with my co-anchor, Majora's Fan, also known as Pineapple, Turnips, and Peanut Butter, but you can call him Nick. Hooray.
Hello, I'm Pineapple, Turnips, and Peanut Butter, don't forget the and we're starting off the great race today. Not a rocket start, but we're getting a pretty decent start in it today. Bowser's taking up the lead, and Ian's going to try to pull ahead in this turn right here. What do you think's going to happen in this race, Ian?
I think I'm going to crush everyone, and then eat ice cream.
Confidence from the racer, it's good to hear that. And just as he says that, Metal Mario's pulling up behind him. Is he going to make it all right?
I don't think he is. I think Metal Mario's full of metal. He doesn't have the brains to do anything intelligent, to be bluntly honest. So, without said...
I was just about to make a joke, but he just knocked Metal Mario out with that fake item box he had. There goes a blue shell.
Yeah, that blue shell is going to hurt on... probably Bowser. I assume Bowser's in the lead, but Bowser...
Koopa was the one that got hit by it. That's
okay. Because Bowser's not on screen.
Ahead of him. Ian's trying to dodge those fireballs, even though they're not going for him at all. Bowser's the one that's in trouble, and it's getting to a close race here.
I don't recall rain being in this forecast today. I'm a little bit angry about that. I guess I'll use the red shell for defense.
I guess that'll work out. Bowser's got his triple green shells behind him, but currently Ian is in the lead, quite ahead of everyone else. He's got a decent amount of coins too. It looks like he's got a good shot at winning right now, but you never know with this game.
Now, I would like to mention that something I did not mention in the last video. Typically, depending on where you're at on the field, will affect the items you get and how you're going to want to play in terms of using those items, either offensively or defensively. When you're in the lead, you're going to be like me. You're going to be wanting to use items defensively. And though holding the L button down is a pain, it's a necessary evil to protect your back because it protects you from items like red shells and the whatever might be coming your way. Oh my goodness. I lost control of my car for a second there.
It's trying to make things more interesting as Koopa passes him up. And... even though he was showing off and crashes into the wall, finished first place. Impressive.
I was just making things more difficult on myself, you know. Just I have to be fair to the other racers because I'm just that good at the game. It's the only
Nobody likes a show-offy racer.
Hush. I'm not a show-off. I'm just skilled. Or maybe very lucky. Anyways, Bowser's Castle 1 is next, originally from the Game Boy Advanced version of the game, and it is a very, very lava-y track. It's also very straightforward and not that eventful. Hooray.
Good memories on this map, I have them. It's a pretty fun and straightforward map, but again, it can be really dangerous if you don't watch out where you're going. And already a huge cluster in the beginning. Everyone just groups up, but Ian manages to stay ahead for now. But it's contested.
Using that useless leaf to knock out people. That might be the only time the Tanuki leaf is useful. At the very beginning of races when everyone's riding neck and neck, and you can take advantage of using it. I just missed all those item boxes because I'm not paying attention. I'm bad at this game. I'm bad at every game. But nothing else is new there.
He's got a good lead right now, but Ian's trying to pull ahead of him. If he can manage to get one of those item boxes / hint, then he can maybe pull ahead.
Are you mocking me? I don't appreciate being mocked.
No, I was giving you a hint, a totally subtle hint that no one else would catch. And if you can aim those fireballs, then perhaps we'll have a chance.
A little bit more easier said than done. I don't like the fire flower for that reason alone. It's very difficult to aim, and generally when you're in the heat of a race, it's something that really doesn't take... you just don't want to focus on shooting fireballs. Oh, wow. Koopa just got hammered.
To pull ahead. Koopa spins out.
Knowing
He's got himself a red shell for defense. He might have this race in the bag.
Knowing my luck, though, this is the kind of time where... oh, here comes the lightning. Oh, man, I got hit by my own shell, too.
Falling into the lava.
Yeah, it would have been, but I also got hammered by my own shell, which is very unfortunate, but pick up a win. Hooray.
Finishes in first place again.
It's amazing how much...
avoid falling into the lava.
It's amazing how much better I do when I'm actually paying attention to my driving. With this tournament being 20 points in hand for me, I think it's safe to say I'm in good shape, as long as I don't fall apart here. Which that's been known to happen, but thankfully there's no rainbow roads in this cup. Next race.
Not yet.
Not yet. Mushroom Gorge is next, originally from the Wii. I don't like this one. You bounce all over mushrooms, and it's very irritating, to say the least, but pretty straightforward also.
Mushrooms are pretty bouncy things. They're good for fuel, apparently, for making your karts go faster and for making you giant and powerful in Mario's case. But in this case, they're just bouncy little fungi and great to jump around on.
Hooray.
Well, hopefully this will help him win.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this game.
Oh!
Falling off the stage.
To 5th place, making it interesting for himself again.
Have to make things
to pull out of this one. Maybe he'll get a great item like those triple mushrooms. Maybe something that isn't so bouncy.
Here's my mistake. I've been trying to press the X button for my power-ups, and I should be pressing L instead. Not very smart on my part, because it's very difficult to play with this control setup here in terms of my filming position. I did not mention this either, and I want to take a quick time to point this out as well. When you press the R button when you're about to take off into the air, you can do little stunts, and these give you quick speed boosts as well. Very convenient tactic to use, and every little bit of speed helps here. What did I just get hit by?
The red shell, you jumped into the place just as Bowser shot ahead in the red shell. An unlucky move from Ian.
Yeah, I'm bad at this game. Every time I try to be educational and helpful to everyone. Oh, he deflected that. Lame. You could also do some drafting stunts. I didn't even know you could do that until probably a month ago. Okay, that's a lie. I haven't played this game in a month.
I'm not told you could do those stunts.
Really? No, I thought I found it on my own.
You can hold the L and R button and drift and stuff, right? You were
no,
like,
that's drifting, which, by the way, you can also drift, which is also important to point out. And drifting gives you boosts as well. But no, you can actually sit behind someone and then draft them. And get a drafting boost off of them. It's very difficult to pull off, and more times it's more trouble than it's worth. Oh man, I'm not gonna win this race.
Maybe not. Actually, it doesn't look like you will unless you do some mad drifts right here.
Nope, I'm not going to win.
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
Unfortunate. Wow, I feel bad. I'm so...
Koopa's the victor.
And he's in second place in this tournament. He can pull it back if I'm not smart. But the next race, whoa ho ho, we are off to Luigi's Mansion. And might I add, I actually am very bad at this track, originally for the Nintendo DS. So, again, if you have played past Mario Karts, you might enjoy this. Not good at Mario, or Luigi's Mansion. Speaking of which, there is a new Luigi's Mansion game on the horizon. I screwed up my start again because I'm talking about Luigi's Mansion. But yeah, new Luigi's Mansion in the future. Sounds exciting.
Oh, I love Luigi's Mansion, and it's always been one of my favorite games. And this track has actually been one of my favorite tracks. In Mario Kart DS, you can't actually use all of the tracks on Wi-Fi or anything like that, but this was one of the tracks that you could use, and it was one of my personal favorites to play on, so I got to be pretty skilled at it. And it's really fun. The only thing to watch out for is as you're coming up to it, that mud. It's really slicky, and like you lose traction really easily on it. So you've got to like really plan on how to like go in the right direction.
Goes well with the off-road racing stat. I find it most efficient to be drifting heavily through there. Darn that Koopa for...
I was about to say you should throw your bomb behind you, but then he like just knocked you
Oh, I almost blew myself up with that. By the way, you can hit yourself with certain items, like pretty much any item that you throw, you can technically hit yourself. I have actually always been curious to know if you could hit yourself with your own blue shell, and I have actually proven that you can. Not fun at all. Oh, my hand is in a very bad position on the L button. Oh, this is uncomfortable. I can't steer.
And on the mud part, too, Bowser's coming in fast, but Koopa's in third place still. Now he just moved up to second, and a red shell coming in.
Oh, thank God. I can let go of the L button. That was very uncomfortable. This whole film setup thing is very uncomfortable. So, another thing I might want to mention, I am better than what I am appearing on the screen. Just saying.
That's what he says.
That's what I know.
But no.
But in reality,
it's gonna be a close race.
In reality, I'm just bad at every game in existence.
It's a fact. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
I rely on pure... Hey, that blooper was actually effectively placed because it made me run into a tree. Watch out for that tree.
I shall pop... You still won the race. First place.
I popped my mushroom for the speed boost at the end for the bonuses. And that concludes this... What was I saying? This concludes another amazing tournament. I don't even know how to talk either. I'm bad at games and commentary. And I've been doing this almost 5 years. Hooray. And that concludes yet another tournament, because I now know what I'm talking about. Thank you, and good night.